Hey guys, and welcome into today's video. My name is Jason and we are going to be reviewing today two stocks, PowerPlug and also Sofi Technologies, because both stocks, guys, have been up dramatically in the last 24 hours. PowerPlug today saw another spike of 12%, and we can see that we are really overstretched on the RSI, and also our Sofi Technology stock has also been flying up. So I'm going to be telling you in this video what I have been doing with both of my positions and where I see them going in the short and long term. And if you are someone that would also like access to my private buy and sell alerts, then be sure to join the private Patreon and the Discord, where I in fact give out all of my daily announcements, my buy signals and my take profits on the channel, and again my swing trades for the price of a coffee to help support the channel there. Thank you very much if you are someone that is going to consider doing that, and again welcome to all of my new and existing Patreons out there for your support. So guys, let's dive straight into two articles. We're going to start first with Sofi Technologies, because Sofi Technologies has been flying up. And why has it been flying? We have had a new upgrade from an analyst on a price target coming out saying that now Sofi is going to be worth $25 at the end of the next 12 months. Her estimate would represent a gain of 54% over the course of the coming year, and that would again be from Friday's closing price last week, when Sofi was all the way back down here around $14 to $15. We have now seen a massive jump up, and we are at overstretched levels here on the RSI. Now my favorite time of day, guys, is when the RSI starts to go up above that 70, because I use the relative strength index, which goes to tell me that in fact things are overbought at this level. There's always going to be a cool down. If you look from history, every time that the RSI has been overstretched, there is a dramatic pullback that does happen every single time. So guys, what I am anticipating is another dramatic pullback back down to those prices of around $15 to $16. And again, this is going to be a better place to load that boat for the long term, and then again get into Sofi. We have actually been buying this stock over the last couple of months. On my Discord community, I have put out many alerts for our patrons around this price area, when Sofi in fact did have some nice low times. So if you were someone that would have been in the Patreon, you would have had access to this information that I had put out to our private patrons, and you would have then been able to capitalize on this recent run up. I have now sold my stake in Sofi, guys. I'm going to be waiting for that price to level out, come back down and cool off once we do actually see some selling, which we will do over the next week or two, and then again that will start to sturdy out, and we can then start to have a nice long position moving through into 2022. And again, this has been backed because again they are now doing a loan program for students, which is going to allow the revenue for Sofi to increase over the next 12 months, and they can capitalize on a massive market, guys. This is an incredible company. I have done a few videos on them in my past, not so much a main video on my channel, but I have mentioned them when they have actually been at buy and support zones. So if you do like any of that information I have given out, then be sure to go down there, guys, smash that like button for me while I am making these videos, because I am in isolation with COVID currently, but I am doing very well. I have managed to conquer most of the virus so far, so it's mainly just now a little bit of a cough that I have. But if you could also do me a huge favor, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I have about 75% of you guys that watch the content that are not actually subscribed. So make sure to hit that big red subscribe button so we can grow this channel up to 10,000 subscribers, guys, and then we can start to really push this channel out and get this information to new investors, and I can help you be as technical savvy on these charts as possible so that you can make as much money in the long term, which is exactly what we are trying to do. My goal on this channel, guys, is to make you guys aware of all these technicals and how we can use them for a better advantage in the stock market, so that we can have, you know, a much stronger cash position over the long term, and you can really start to double, triple or quadruple your money over the coming years. Now guys, our power plug play has also been dramatically extended over the last 24 hours. As you can see, we did actually have a wick here jump up, and it has gapped up. Now stocks always do come back down to fill in their gap 99.9% of the time. So what we can expect, guys, is some leveling and then some selling off over the next week or two, and we are probably going to come right back down to that layer on the support, fill in this gap here at around the price of $28. This is going to be a much better place to get in and capitalize on a support for power plug moving forward, because again they have had some relatively new news out. They have also had a price target upgrade, again from Morgan Stanley. They are now upgrading from a hold to a buy, and that is going to be a price target of $40 from $35 a share. And this is going to position them for a few reasons. The $4 billion in cash on its balance sheet, they are saying, again, is going to help them in the long run for that low carbon emission technology such as hydrogen, because they now have a new partnership, again, to make and distribute hydrogen gas in South Korea. And on top of this, if you don't know who PowerPlug are, essentially they are an electrical hydrogen company that is working with green energy, guys. They are now saying that there is going to be a new contract with Airbus, which is for Air France, to start to supply hydrogen gas moving forward. So this is going to scale on a low carbon hydrogen in the industrial sector. We are advancing hydrogen fuel opportunities for the mobility sector as well. So this is going to be a very long-term focus for them. And again, you have to remember that this is all long-term. So we just have to be patient, guys, and remember that this is the very, very early stages. So again, at the minute, it is an unripened fruit, and we have to remember that anything can go wrong with some of these deals, which is why I believe the hype of this will actually start to collapse over the short term, because you can see up here on the RSI, guys, that we are so overstretched right now. We are actually going to fly back down at some point, and we are going to crash back down and fill in that gap. That is what I believe is going to happen, and that is going to be a much nicer place for us to then actually start to reconsider to buy into a position of PowerPlug. So right now, guys, I have sold my stake in PowerPlug, and I have sold my stake in, of course, our beautiful Sofi Technologies. If you would like access to anything else that I'm doing with my stocks, then be sure to check out that private Patreon, like I said, because again, there is so many stocks out there that we are currently watching. Our beautiful Alpine 4 stock is actually up today, another 8% on the day, which is fantastic news for anyone that is still holding this. I am actually waiting now for a new position to enter, and I'm looking for this to come down slightly, and again, I can then start to capitalize on this moving forward, providing that we don't get any Nasdaq announcements. If you would like me to make a video of one of your favorite stocks, or a particular one that you see up here on the screen, then be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video, and also what other stocks you would like me to cover. Guys, my name is Jason. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my videos in the future. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.